welcome back to my channel and welcome the newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey by hitting that subscription button. It's free, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. I would just like to mention that if the video is a little bit too fast for you, up top there's 3 little buttons. You can click there, slow down the video to the speed you'd like. Also, right next to it, there's the CC letters for closed caption. You can turn that on, and you can read all the stitch that I'm calling down here. By pausing the video, take notes, will make it easier for you. Now, normally when I upload the videos, it takes about an hour for YouTube to search all my words that I'm saying, so it can appear on the closed captions. So don't panic if you don't see right away the closed captions, because the video has just been launched. It will show up in about a half an hour to an hour after the upload. I also would like to mention that if you have extra yarn, extra thread, and you'd like to help the women in need, we highly appreciate it and being very, very grateful for it. Thank you for the ones that already have helped and are still helping. If you'd like to donate, right below the video, there's a little bag of $. You can donate whatever amount you'd like. Nobody's asking for millions. Anything helps. It adds up at the end. You can also go into the description box. My PayPal account is there. You can donate through there if you'd like also. Please always give a thumbs up on the video if you like the video. It does help the video to circulate and also to be recognized worldwide. I gratefully appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's one way to help me out and to help to continue to create these beautiful pieces. Also share on your Facebook public. It costs nothing. Everything is free. There's no charge of anything. So please help out to grow the channel. I do have a Facebook group, private group. If you have a profile, you're more than welcome to request to be a member. It's free, of course, and we'll approve you. You must have a profile. Be careful with the links that you go into the groups that says cut and bit. These are fraud scammers that go through your phones, your computers, and take every information of yours. Do not open up those links. There's a lot of hackers in the groups now. That's why I made sure that my group is private. I want to thank every single one of you from the start being with me, and thank you so much for the newcomers. It costs nothing to subscribe, so please do so. Thank you so much, everybody. Everything will be listed always in the description box for every pattern that I create, the sizes, the thread that I use, which is Portugal thread. They're 100% cotton thread, 4-ply, which is similar to Aunt Lydia. Number 3, which number 3 Aunt Lydia is just a little bit thicker than my thread, not by much, but a little bit. I usually use a hook 3 or 3.5, a small one for tucking in loose ends, and a pair of scissors, of course. So thank you, everybody. Any other questions, suggestions, please feel free to comment. You can always get a hold of me if your intentions are to give some thread or yarn away. There's my email below the description box. There's my Facebook page that you can follow also, my Facebook group, my Instagram, my TikTok. So there's so many ways you can message me. Thank you so much, everybody. I hug every single one of you, and much blessings to all of you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, everyone, so today we're going to create a centerpiece pattern for these flowers, which the tutorial is already out, and I will link it below on this video of the centerpiece. Now, this is going to take a little bit of work because it's a very delicate, very antique, very vintage, let's say, pattern centerpiece. Okay, it will have 14 flowers, 7 on each side of the pattern. Now I alternated the colors because my centerpiece will be with the off-white. Okay, it will take also 2 butterflies, which also I will have to do the tutorial. But the first thing you have to do in order to create this pattern, the first step is to create the 14 flowers, because at some point on the centerpiece we're going to have to add the flowers on as we're going on the centerpiece. So you have to have the 14 flowers for this project. And once we add the flowers, then we can go and create the butterfly, and will be added on and then the other butterfly for the other side. So we'll have 2 butterflies on each side. I will put the picture up. This was a creation that was taken out of an old magazine, which does not exist anymore, by my monitor in my crochet group. She has done quite a few of these many years ago, and I fell in love with the pattern. Absolutely gorgeous. The flower that has on the pattern is a little bit different than mine. I decided to create my own, to make my own pattern, so I will be switching up a little bit of the stitch, but more or less on the same style. Now for this specific centerpiece, the best thread to use is number 10 Aunt Lydia, because in that pattern it calls for number 40, which is extremely very tiny, but for good size for cedar or even a buffet or 6 chair table. Perfect for number 10. I'm going to use a 4-ply. This is 6 to 8 to 12 cedar, because I'll be having it for my dining room. I decided to go with the royal blue because I do have a lot of decorations in the royal blue, and my pearls in the center, or my beads, are gold. So we'll have some gold on there also. For 4-ply is almost similar to Aunt Lydia number 3. Now Aunt Lydia number 3 will be extremely too big, so that's why I'm telling you should go with number 10 if you're creating this centerpiece, which I'm sure you will absolutely fall in love with it, because it is just absolutely stunning. I'm going to use a 2.5 hook because I don't want it to be larger than it is with my number 4. Normally I use a 3.5, but I'm not. I'll use a 2.75. Pair of scissors, of course, and a small one to tuck in loose ends. Okay, I will try to put the picture up. I will have her take a picture. She has it on top of her buffet, which looks absolutely stunning. But I'll have her take a picture, send it to me, and I'll post it up here, and you will see what I'm talking about. What a stunning, stunning centerpiece. Okay, now for sure, because there's a lot of details to this pattern, it will take a few videos, but it's worth having all these videos out, and to be extremely careful on all the details that are in it, because it's a very stunning pattern. Okay, so like I said, I will leave the link to the flowers. You can create the flowers, 14 of them, whatever color you'd like. You could even do it in red for Christmas, or gold, or green. It's up to you. And you will need the 14 if you're putting beads. The pattern does not call for beads, but like I said, I've turned the flower into my own. And so the tutorials out, you can follow through there if you want to create this specific flower, or you can go into my playlist, into the 3D flowers, and create whatever flower you'd like. The only difference is you have to make sure that there's 8. We'll need 8 loops back here in order to attach afterward as we go with the centerpiece pattern, okay? So we have to have 8 chains. These are loops that I have back here. I don't know if you can see it, but I have 8 loops. So you must have the 8, like I have 8 paddles on here also, okay? These are 9 centimeters wide all around. So it has to be exactly the same size. If you're using number 10, well, then it's perfect for number 10 centerpiece also, because this, I'm using the 4 off-white. I needed to make 4 also, number 4 on the royal blue, in order to get the right size to fit into the project of the pattern. Okay, so please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. Welcome newcomers. Thank you so much for being here and for your love and support. Thank you, everyone. Let's get started. Okay, everyone, so the first thing we want to do is that slip stitch knot that does not count as a chain. Now we're going to do chain 10, 2, 3, until you have 10. We've done chain 10. Now it's normal, it's a small piece, because this pattern is started right at the edge and going up until the next end of the edge. Okay. So now we're going to go back 1, 2, 3 on our 4th space. We're going to do another double crochet and another one on the same space. Chain 3, actually chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to skip 1. No, I'm not going to skip nothing. I don't know what is wrong with me. Okay, so I'm going to do another 3 double crochet, and bear with me with this pattern because you know, first of all, I don't read patterns and I have to keep looking at the diagram, which I'll try to show you here. I know it's going to be quite hard for you to see, but that's why I want her to send me a picture because it's absolutely stunning. Now, this is too small. I'm sure you can't really see it, but I'll have the picture up anyway. But you see the butterfly here, and then there's a butterfly there, and then you have the flowers here. So it's absolutely stunning. But there's a lot of detail, a lot of work to it. Because I don't read patterns, I'm just going to go with the flow. But hopefully I can get this. Okay, so now chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to skip 1, 2. On the third one, we're going to do a single. And then 1, 2, 3 chain. Again, we're going to go into the last one here. And we're going to create the groups or the shell, if you want to call it, of the double crochets. So I'm going to do the 3 double crochets all in the same space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then back in and create 3 more double crochets. So it's going to look like that. Okay. So this is row 1. Okay, so now we are going to turn our work and we're going to do chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to come in the center of the 4 chain and create 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to keep looking at my papers so I know what the hell I'm doing here. It's so 2 double crochets in the same space. Okay, so we're coming in the next DC and doing a double crochet. Chain 2. We're going to skip this middle DC here and we're doing a DC on the last one there. Okay, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we must repeat the same thing on this side. So we're coming in the first DC here with a DC, double crochet, chain 2. We're skipping the middle one here, exactly like we did on the other side. We're creating a double crochet. We're coming directly into the center here, creating 2 double crochets. Okay, so we did 5 chain, 3 double crochets in the center, 4 chain, 2 double crochets in the same space in the center, 1 on top of the first double crochet, 2 chain, skip 1 double crochet, do a double crochet on the third, 5 chain, and we're going to proceed to do exactly what we did here. So 2, 3, 4 chain again, and we're coming in and doing the 3 double crochet, and I'm going to come in here and do a double crochet. This would be like our, let's say, our 5 chain. Okay, so on to row 3. Okay, you guys, I had said a double crochet here at the end, but it doesn't have. It just tells you you have to go up chain 4 again. So we'll turn around after we finish doing our last double crochet on row 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to come in again and do my 3 double crochets, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm coming in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 double crochets, right? Better not get confused on this. Okay, so 2 more, exactly like we did. So 3 double crochet, chain 4, 2 more. We're going to do 1 on top of the double crochet. Now we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we did chain 3. I'm going to come into, we're going to skip this middle one here. I'm coming in to my last double crochet with a single. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do another double crochet on top of the double crochet here. And I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. I'm coming in, so 1, 2 on my third, or you can go right in the center if you'd like, if it makes it easier, or you can go right on in the middle. So I'm going to do again 1, 2, and 3 chain, coming on top of the double crochet with the double crochet. So basically what we're doing on this side, we're repeating on this one. 1, 2, and 3. I'm coming in the last double crochet with a single. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to come in on top of the double crochet here with 1 double crochet and 2 in the center here. I'm going to create chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Coming back in, create my 3 double crochets. And then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1, 2, 3. We're going into row 4, and this is what it looks like. Okay. Okay, you guys. So 1, 2, 3, going into row 4. So we finished row 3. We did chain 5. We're coming back in the center here and doing again the 3 double crochets. So it's just a little bit tricky at the beginning to get this sort of triangle going up on the increase, and then we're good. So we're going to do chain 4 again, 3, 4. Inside of the same one, we're doing double crochet, another double crochet, and 1 on top of the double crochet. Okay, this time we're going to do 1, 2 chain. We're coming in the last double crochet and doing a double crochet. Okay, because we need to have a row. Let's see if we understand. We need to have a row of squares here and a row of these loops here, and then a row of squares and a row of loops in order. So basically we're doing the increase in order to have it, the pattern come up this way, right? So here's a chain 2. This will be our little increase, okay? So we've done our double crochet. We're supposed to have 5 squares all together. So just check my pattern here again to confirm if I'm doing it right. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 chain. We're coming on top of the double crochet. Okay, we need to make these little squares. Get it prepared for the next row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 chain, coming on top of the next double crochet. Seems like it's complicated at the beginning. It's a little bit tricky, but it's not complicated. 3, 4, and 5. I'm coming on top of the first double crochet here, exactly like we did here at the end. So we have 1, 2, 3 in the middle, 4th square, 2 chain. We're doing 1 double crochet on top of the last double crochet here, 2 inside of the center, and 4 chain, 1, 2, 3, and 4, coming in and doing our shell again here. So 3 double crochet and go up, chain 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to turn around. We're going to come in the center by 4 chain and create the 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, create our 2 double crochets again, and 1 on top of the double crochet, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is row 5. Okay, we're going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm coming in my last double crochet here with a single. 1, 2, 3. I'm coming on top of the double crochet. Let me just check. I think this is a double crochet and not a single. Sorry about that. Bear with me, people. And then 1, 2, 3. I'm coming in the center here of my 5 chain with a single. 1, 2, 3. I'm coming on top of the double crochet. Make sure that you always look ahead of the video before you're creating, because mistakes can be done. I'm going to have to go back and forth on this. 1, 2, 3 in the center here of the 5 chain again. So we're creating these little loops again. 1, 2, and 3. Double crochet over double crochet. 1, 2, 3 in the center. 1, 2, and 3 on top of the double crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and only here on the last or the first double crochet here we do a single. 1, 2, and 3. We're coming in the last double crochet here with a double crochet, creating our shell. 2 inside of the 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, coming and doing the 3 double crochets, and then chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because we're going into row 6. I'm just going to confirm here on my diagram paper to see if everything's good. Okay, so we're going to go up to row 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going 6. So we did our 5 chain. We're going to create our 3 double crochets, our 4 chain, 2, 3, 4, come back in, do our 2 double crochets, 1 on top of the double crochet. We're creating those boxes again. So chain 2 only at the beginning, going into the last one, creating a double crochet. We need to do the increase. So we have 1 row of double crochet and 1 row is the single, because it still loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, no, 4, 5, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming in to the double crochet here, create our box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is pretty much going to be the same until row 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to change is on row 17 will be different, because then we're not increasing, we have to go up straight on the pattern. This is the increase of the edge. So double crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top of the next double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the last one here, and then chain 2. We're creating that little small box. 1, 2, coming on the double crochet here with 1 double crochet, 2 inside of the center, chain 4, 2, 3, 4. And once we go straight up on the center, this will no longer be chain 4, it will be chain 2, but that's on row 17 on. This goes, I think, until 114 rows. Now, what is not bad is because it's thin, so it goes pretty fast up, right? Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn around. So just to get a recap on it again. So here is the chain 2 only when we're creating the boxes, because this is our increase on both sides, and then everything else is chain 5. And here we do a single. So next row is a single. It's not, we have to do a single like we did here. So we'll have to do a single here and then create the 3 chain and single, and then 3 chain and into the first double crochet. Okay, so it's always a row of these loops like M, from Maggie, of course, and then a row of the squares. So we started with, so we have 3 squares here, and then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, and then we'll have 9 squares on the next one. So we are going into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going row 6. Make sure you do your chain 5, your 3 double crochet, chain 4, 2 inside, and 1 on top of the double crochet. So chain 5. This is row 6. We're still on the same row. We're going to do the 3 double crochet, chain 2, 2 more double, it's not 3, sorry, it's 4 double crochets. I don't know, where's my mind? Not double crochet, 4 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain are 2 double crochets, 1 on top of the double crochet, and chain 3, 2 and 3. We're going to do a single. We're creating those loops, and then 1, 2, and 3 double crochet, and then 1, 2, and 3 in the center, 1, 2, and 3 with a single, and then double crochet, chain 3, single in the center of the 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, double crochet, 1, 2, and 3 chain, single, 1, 2, 3 chain, double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain, single, 1, 2, 3 chain, double crochet over double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain in the center, 1, 2, 3 chain, double crochet over double crochet, 1, 2, 3, single on the first double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain, double crochet on the last double crochet here, 2 inside of the space, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, and create your last 3 double crochet, and then go up chain 5, and we'll be going to row 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I said we're going row 7, we're going to row 8, don't mind me. So after we've done our chain 5, we're going to continue to do the 3 double crochets, chain 4, 2 inside of the space here, 1 on top of the double crochet, chain 2. Remember, we're only doing the chain 2. Coming on the last one, we're doing the increase, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming in and doing, starting to do our boxes again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, of course, you know the drill. If your stitch is too loose, you can do a 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming on top of the last double crochet here, and chain 2, coming into the center, actually no, into the last double crochet here, and 2 in the center. So it's always a repeat. Chain 4, 3 double crochets, and go up your chain 5 again. Okay, so now you're supposed to have on your row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little squares. Okay, which 2 small ones on the side because we're doing the increase. So we're going to row 9. So go up, continue to do your chain 5, 3 double crochet, chain 4, 2 double crochet, 1 on top of the double crochet. That will be a repeat. Then chain 3, we'll do a single on the last one because we're creating this row here now. Okay, so this is row 9. So we've done our chain 5, 3 double crochet, chain 4, 2 double crochet in the center, 1 on top of the double crochet, chain 3. I'm coming in with a single, chain 3 again, and on top of the double crochet we're creating those little loops again. 1, 2, 3, and then center. So 1, 2, 3, double crochet. So where we have the double crochet, we continue with double crochet. 1, 2, 3 in the center, single, 1, 2, 3, double crochet over double crochet. So it's just a repeat. Where we have the double crochet, you know you have to do a double crochet and a 3 chain and single in the center. And I'll meet you here right at the edge at the end. Okay, so we're pretty much on the last double crochet here. 1, 2, and 3. We have to do a single on the first double crochet and then chain 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. Double crochet on top of double crochet as we've been doing, 2 inside of the space of the 4 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, and then 3 double crochet. And then we're going to proceed again with the 5 chain and turning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to proceed to do the 3 double crochet, 4 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 on top of the double crochet, and 2 chain and double crochet on the last one, and then chain 5 double crochet, chain 5 double crochet. But I'll meet you here. Okay, so after we've done our chain 5, 3 double crochet, 4 chain, 2 double crochet in the center, 1 on top of the first double crochet, 2 chain. We're creating those boxes again. So on the last double crochet, we have to do the increase still. Then we're doing chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet over double crochet. So we're creating boxes all the way to the end. Again, when you get here, you have to do a chain 2 and then do your double crochet, 2 inside, 4 chain, and 3 more inside, exactly like we did here. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of this row. This is row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now proceed with your 5 chain all the way here, and then I'll meet you here. So make sure that you're putting on top of the double crochet your 5 chain with double crochet over double crochet. Okay. Okay, you guys, so far we have 10 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going into our 11th square. Chain 2, coming into the last double crochet with double crochet. Proceed 2 inside of the space and chain 4. 2, 3, 4. And then do 3 double crochet and go up chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn your work, and we're going to create those loops again like we did here. So continue to do your 3 double crochets, 4 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 on top of the double crochet, chain 3, single, chain 3, double crochet, chain 3, single, chain 3, double crochet, chain 3, single, chain 3, double crochet. Okay. So row 11, so we went up chain 5, 3 double crochet, 4 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 chain on top of double crochet, chain 3, single. So now you know you have always single, 3 chain, double crochet over double crochet, 3 chain, center, single. So we're going to repeat that all the way to the end. 2, 3, double crochet over double crochet, 1, 2, 3, single, 1, 2, 3, double crochet. Okay, and we're going to repeat that. Now don't forget, when you get to the end here, it's a single on your last one, exactly as we did here. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so we're at the end. We're going to do our single, remembering always 1 double crochet, 3 chain single, 3 chain double crochet, 3 chain single, 1, 2, 3 on our last double crochet with double crochet, 2 inside of the space of 4 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 double crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Going to row 12. Create your 3 double crochet. Chain 4. 2 double crochet in the same space. 1 on top of the double crochet. Chain 2. We're increasing those squares, those boxes, with double crochet, and then proceed to chain 5 and double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double crochet, and proceed the same way to the end. Don't forget, when you get here, you're doing double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, 2 inside of the space, chain 4, 3 double crochet, and chain 5 going up. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. This is what it looks like. It's looking pretty good. Okay, you guys, so we finished row 12. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 squares. Going to row 13, so coming in the first, no, not the first, what am I talking about? Inside of the space with 3 double crochets, 4 chain, 2 double crochets, 1 on top of the double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Don't forget you have to do the same thing in the other end. So we're creating the loops, we're doing single. Okay, so one row is double crochets where we have the square, and the loops it's single. 1, 2, 3, chain, double crochet over double crochet always. And then 1, 2, 3, single, 1, 2, 3. So again, we're repeating the same thing. Single, double crochet, single, double crochet, 3 chain space between them. And at the end, don't forget you have to do a single on the last one here, chain 3, double crochet, 2 inside, chain 4, 3 inside, and chain 5 going up to turn to the next row. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so we finished row 13, going to row 14. I did my 5 chains. I'm coming in doing my 3 double crochets, 4 chain, doing my 2 double crochets inside of the same space, 1 on top of the double crochet. We're creating those boxes again, so chain 2 into the last double crochet with double crochet. So now we're supposed to have 15 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet. So all we're doing is chain 5s now and double crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to have 15 boxes. Don't forget your last one is only 2 chain. So double crochet here, 2 chain, double crochet, 2 inside, chain 4, 3 double crochets on the same space, chain 5 going up. I'll meet you at the beginning of the next row because it's just a repeat. Just make sure that you have your 15 squares. Okay, this one here we had 13, so it increases by 2 squares. Each time we do squares, there's an increase of 2 squares more. Okay, going into row 15, so I did my 5 chains. I'm creating my 3 double crochets, chain 4, 2 double crochets, one inside of the first double crochet, 1, 2, 3. We're doing the single, so we're creating those loops again. 1, 2, 3, double crochet over double crochet, 1, 2, 3, in the center of the 5 chain with a single, 1, 2, 3. So it's just a repeat now. Okay, so just continue. Don't forget, it's always a single, double crochet, single, double crochet, single, double crochet with 3 chain space in between them. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished doing row 15, did my 5 chains, did my 3 double crochets. Here is 2 chain space. We start changing here on row 16. Okay, 2 chain space, no longer 4 chain. Okay, 2 double crochet, and this will be all the way to the end now with the 2 chain. The 5 chain stays the same, and it's going to change on row 17. Now we're going to come directly, no more 2 chain here for boxes, okay? So basically chain 5, 3 double crochet, chain 2, this is row 16, 2 double crochet inside, 1 on top of the double crochet, directly into the last one with double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, create your boxes, okay? Because now we need to go in a straight line for the centerpiece. We finished widening up, okay? We finished doing the increases. We have to go in a straight line now. So chain 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming in the center, creating the double crochet. So proceed until the end here, okay, with double crochet, and then we have to go directly into this one here, and 2 in the center, 2 chain space, and 3 more double crochet. But I'll meet you there at the end to make sure that you make no mistake. So no longer chain 4, it's chain 2. Okay, we're reaching the end. I've done my last double crochet here from the squares. I have 15 squares. I'm coming in my last double crochet, no chain space, and 2 inside, 2 chain space only, create your 3 double crochets, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going into row 17, we're going to change up a bit. We're coming in here. We're no longer doing 3 double crochets. From here on, I think it's row 114, if I'm not mistaken. I will have to check what it says on my paper. 113 row. Okay, so until the 113 row will be the same. Chain 2 now, and 2 more double crochet in the same space. We're coming directly into the last double crochet here we did. Okay, so this will always be the same until 113 rows. 1, 2, and 3. Coming in the center, create your loops here, and again 1, 2, 3. So double crochet in the center again. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet. 1, 2, and 3, because we have to make a straight line now for the centerpiece. Okay, so we're no longer increasing. We got to keep a flat line all the way to the top. So basically we're just repeating the same thing here. Okay, like that. I'll meet you at the end. So we're reaching the end. We're doing the last double crochet here over double crochet. No chain space, coming directly into the center here, creating 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 more double crochets, and then going up, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going into row 18, so turn around, doing again 2 double crochets. This will be repeatedly the same way until 113th row. Okay, this is row 18. No chain space here. We're coming directly where we have the double crochet. Okay, so it's going to stay this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come in the double crochet, create your boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And do this all the way to the end. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I'm at the end, did my last double crochet. Now, like I said, this will always be a repeat now until 113 rows. I'm not going to record 113 rows because it is a repeat. I'll come back to you at the end of my 113th row. Okay, so basically you do your, your double crochet, no chain space, create your shell of 2 double crochet, 2 chain space only, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the only thing that's going to change from here on, because we need to keep a straight line now on both sides, right? We've done the whiteness, now we're going to keep a straight line. So this is what it's going to be, a repeat. So basically chain 5, and then you'd come back in again and create your shell of 2 double crochets, chain 2 only. This will be repeatedly the same way until the end. No chain space, create your double crochet, and then chain 3, 2, 3, and create your loops here with single, 2, 3, double crochet. So it's just a repeat now of the same thing. Chain 3, single, and then double crochet. Chain 3, single, double crochet. All you have to remember is there's no space in between this double crochet, 2 chain space in the center now, and 2 double crochet. So the shells of 2 double crochet, starting from row 17 on. But 16, we already don't do the chain space here. Okay, I'll meet you at the end of row 113. We are 17, 18, 19, correct? Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're at row 19. I'll meet you at the end of 113 rows. Okay, which is very fast because it's just a back and forth, especially if you're working with Aunt Lydia number 10. It's smaller. It's not as wide as mine is, but this is perfect for my 8-seater dining room. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, I kept saying 113 or 14th row, but not really. I made a mistake on saying the count of the row. We're going to continue to do exactly the same thing until 98 rows. After the 98 rows, row 99, we're going to start to continue to do exactly what we did here. We need to start again to do the edge of the other side. So until row 98. I made the mistake on calling it, it has 113 rows altogether. So it's 198. And to make sure that you are correct on the straight line, make sure you have 15 squares until your 98th row. That's what you're supposed to have, 15 squares until your 98th row. So I'll come back to you at the end of the 98th row. My mistake on calling it 113, it's not, it's all together, the whole pattern of the centerpiece. Okay, and then I'll come back to you at the end of 98, and we need to start creating from here down again the same thing as we just did here of the edge. This edge, we need to create the other end of the edge after row 98. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished until, if I turn this way, that's where we finished, row 98. Okay, so we're just going to turn around. We're still going to continue to do our 5 chain as we've been doing, and now it's going to change. We need to curve in again the same way as we did here at the beginning. So now we're doing this edge. Okay, my table runner is huge. Let me tell you that. That's why I'm telling you, perfect for you guys to do number 10. So now we're gonna do it from here down. That means we're going back to the 3 double crochets, exactly like we did on this edge here. Okay, so going into row 99, so you finish your 98, do your 5 chains. So I finished my 98, did my 5 chains. Now I'm going to come in. We're going to start to decrease, okay? So we're going to do 3 double crochets in the center here, row 99, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. We're going back to the 4 chain again as we did at the beginning, and 3 more double crochets inside of the same space. Okay, because we are decreasing, we're coming directly with no chain, no nothing, with a single, and then 1, 2, 3, create your double crochet, 1, 2, 3, create your single in the middle of the 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, and again do your double crochet, 1, 2, 3, come in the middle, do your single. So we're going to do this all the way to the end. Now we have to also, once getting to the end here, we do our double crochet, chain 3 single, no chain, and go directly and create your shell of 3 double crochet, 4 chain, and 3 double crochet. Exactly what we did here to decrease. We need to narrow it in. Okay, but I'll meet you here at the end. So we reach the end, we did the single, we go directly into the shell with 3 double crochet, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and 3 more double crochet. So we're creating the shells of 3 double crochet. Okay, so this is row 99, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 chain. Turn around, row 100, come in, do your shell of 3 double crochets, chain 4, 3 more double crochets, okay, and now we're going to come directly into the double crochet because we are decreasing. Okay, so we're skipping all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and into the next double crochet. So we're creating the squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the boxes, whatever you want to call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I give myself a head start here. So we have, not counting with this would not be a square because we're decreasing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 squares on row 100. And now we go directly and do our shell exactly the same way as we did at the beginning, because we need to start decreasing in order to form that triangle at this edge. So 3 double crochet, chain 4, and 3 more double crochet. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn around. And create your shell again. So this is 101, 2, 3, 4, row 101, 3 double crochet. I just have to check here now. Okay, so we are 101. So now we're going to come directly after our shell into the middle of the 5 chain, create a single. 1, 2, 3, and we have to do the same thing on the other side. So we're pretty much going to keep doing the same way until our 110 rows. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, and then your double crochet. Now, don't forget getting to the end here. Okay, so we jump directly because we're decreasing. We need to narrow it in. Getting here, after we do our 3 chains, single. After the single, we go directly into the middle here and do the shell. Then chain 5, and then come back down. So I'll meet you here at the end. Don't forget, you must do exactly the same way as we did here. Single and into the center. Must do the same thing here. This is 101 row. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so we're at the end. No chain, no nothing. After our single, we go directly in the center of the shell. Create a 3 double crochet shell, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, and 3 more double crochet. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn around. Create your shell. 3 double crochet. This is 102, row 102. Thank God for Barbara. I keep calling her on Messenger to help me out because I really cannot understand the picture. It's black and white and very small, so it's very hard to see. Okay, and now we're going to come directly, exactly like we did here. We need to decrease, so we're coming directly like that and do double crochet, then chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to continue to do this. If you need to rewind a bit and look at it, then go ahead. So we're decreasing by the squares also. So we had 13 here, we should have 11 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll meet you at the end, okay? This is row 102. Okay, you guys, as you can see, it's starting to take shape. So I'm not counting from this one because this is not a square. This is the decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then, of course, we go directly because we are decreasing. So we're creating our shell again. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4. Create your 3 double crochets and then go up your chain 5. We're going to continue to do this until 110 rows. Okay, I'm going to meet the same way. So all you have to do is just look back 1 or 2 to see, like you're here. So you would look back here and see what you did. And then on this next row, then you'd look here. So you have to come directly from here into here with a single with no chain because we're decreasing. You have to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to continue mine until row 110 and then come back to you at the end of 110. I'll meet you at 110th row.